solving, plus 3 plus 3, 5x minus 1 all over 7 less than or equal to 4, times 7 times 7, 5x minus 1, these two get cancelled, less than or equal to 28. It's an and. Between negative 28 and 28, here the 5x minus 1 less than or equal, greater or equal, plus 1. So we have negative 27, 5x, and 29. Divide by 5. So we have negative 27 over 5. That's less than or equal than only x, less than or equal to 29 over 5. This would be 5 4/5, and this would be negative 5 2/5. So if we want to graph this, and here is 0, so this is quite farther. This would be 29 over 5, and quite closer here, negative 27 over 5. Both are close dots, and these are between. So the answer is negative 27 over 5 square bracket to 29 over 5. Okay, question 2. It's about a car that can go 24 miles on 1 gallon of gasoline. However, his gas mileage can vary from this value by 2 miles per gallon, depending on where he drives. So write an absolute value equation that you can use to find the minimum and maximum gas mileage. Okay, so let's see. It's about this car. Okay, and then with only 1 gallon, it usually can go 24 miles, but sometimes it goes 2 more, or sometimes it goes 2 less. So it could do 22 miles, or it can do 26 miles. So this is my reference point. This is the distance. It means that x minus the reference point, and it's between, so less than or equal to the distance. So the answer would be x minus 24 less than or equal to 2. And that's the absolute value inequality. Now, in the next question, it says you work in the quality control department of a manufacturing company. The diameter of a drill bit must be between 0.62 and 0.63. Okay, so you are drilling with a machine, like a pistol here. Okay, so it's more or less like this. So you are drilling, and there will be this hole that goes between 0.62 inches or 0.63 inches. Okay, it means that the midpoint equals 0.625. It means that the distance would be 0.005, because if you add 5 here, you get the 0.63. It could be plus or minus. It means that the drilling would be from 0.625 between 0.005. And the new topic today is this. It's an absolute value function. Absolute value functions are like every process in life that produces a V shape, like here, like a beam of light that is reflected on this mirror. You can reflect the beam of light and it will be producing this V shape, okay? Or maybe when hitting this ball and then it bounces on this wall and produces a V shape. Or maybe here in the greenhouse effect, when the sunbeams come through the atmosphere, then they are projected, making a V shape. Okay, V shaped after being projected. Okay, these V shapes are called absolute value functions, are V shapes, and sometimes those V shapes open up or sometimes open down. Also in billiards, you can also produce V shapes to play and win a game. Okay, so the main equation of an absolute value function is like this. F of x, which is a y, equals absolute value of x. This represents a V shape that hits the origin, 0, 0. Okay, we will always identify a number in front, like 1, and this is the slope, and that would be positive 1 over positive 1 or positive 1 over negative 1. So there is always a run to the right and a run to the left. So check this out. This is the origin, 0, 0. This is x, h, and this is y, k. So this is a parent function, the simplest of all the graphs. But let's see. These V shapes are not always right here at the origin. Sometimes are moved, like this one. If you compare this blue point with this red, this one was moved to the right and upwards, or this black was moved to the left and downwards. We call them shifts. This one is shift up or shift to the right. It's a horizontal shift and vertical shift. So those are the changes. So this is the form that you have to remember. Okay? Absolute value function, h is a horizontal shift and k is a vertical shift. A is the slope, and remember the slope always runs to the right and to the left. So for instance, check. This one has an origin of 0, 0, h and k. This one is 2 and 3, so h is 2, k is 3. This one has negative 5 and negative 2. This is h and this is k. So the vertex is the point and it's called h, k. It's right here. So this is more on the same. This will be all the changes. Okay? So like here, let's see. How to find h? It says solve the reference point. If you remember, the reference point is here. So x plus 3 equals 0. X equals negative 3. That is h. The number outside is always k. K equals 5. So this one means left and this one means up. So the vertex is always h, k, x and y. So now I know that this is negative 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the vertex. Okay, the vertex is negative 3, 5. Now the slope is negative 2. But we say that would be m1 negative 2 over positive 1 and m2, which is negative 2 over negative 1. So this would be negative 2 and 1, negative 2 and negative 1. So this would be a ray that goes that way and a ray that goes that way. And this is the absolute value function with vertex negative 3, 5. But let's see another example. Here, this one. This is a y. Y, or this could be f of x, is the same. Y, f of x is the same. So the slope would be positive 3 over 1 or positive 3 over negative 1, because this is over 1. Now x plus 2 equals 0, so x equals negative 2, and k is negative 5, so the vertex would be negative 2 comma negative 5. So we find the vertex negative 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is negative 5, this is negative 2, and from here we count rise 3 and run 1, rise 3 and run negative 1. Now I can graph the V shape. This is the first and this is the second. That is the V shape. Now you're doing these problems.